How you folks doing? This is Sean here with Reservice, and I want to show you how to turn this old countertop into something brand new, refreshed, without replacing, without tearing anything out, minus that backsplash. We are going to tear that backsplash down, put something fancy up, but we're going to keep the countertops, the cabinets, they're all going to stay in place. And they're going to look beautiful. Alright, step one, we did remove the sink and appliances. And like I told you, remove the backsplash. After removing the backsplash, we noticed there was a couple little holes back here. Went through, bondoed them all. We also did a nice bondo coat on the edge, so there is no gaps or anything when we're done. Alright, after them other steps were complete, we went through, we sanded all the bondo spots out, including the edges. Went through, did it all. Also taped off the whole area. You're going to do flood coats on this, so it can get a little messy. And after we did all that, we went through, we scuffed up the whole countertop and cleaned it down with trisodium phosphate. So the next step on this countertop is we're using just some standard primer. I went with a P3 color because I want a lightish gray underneath the epoxy. We're going to put a couple light coats on it, but the last coat you put on, you want it to be even and fully covered. Alright, and as you can tell, this is the first coat on everything. And it's alright if it looks blotchy and all that. Simple thing I like to say, thin to win, especially on something you know you're going to have to coat multiple times. But as you can see, everything's hit. And your next coat, or the third coat, depending, should take care of this. Alright, and after the third coat, we finally got the coverage we're looking for on the primer. After this, we'll start mixing up the colors of epoxy. Alright, the next step is we got our epoxy mixed. We're going with a metallic silver. We're basically just going to pour it all over the countertop. Doesn't look like much, but it goes a far way. Then we will start troweling it out. And after it's done here, we will be adding another color on top to show you guys. Alright, as you can see, we went through. We did a little chop with the brush. I'll show you. Basically, you want to pull all your air up top. Just something simple. Nice, easy way. We troweled the whole countertops out. Might have been a little light over there, but we can put a little bit more on. But here's this. Like I said, we are going to add a second color on top. Most likely a white vein. This is unchopped right here, by the way. We're going to go through, hit it with a little blowtorch just to pop all the air bubbles. And it helps the epoxy relax and level out. And see if I'm close. Some bubbles popping. And the epoxy starts relaxing. On this next step here, we are going to add white lines just with a stir stick. Something simple, nothing crazy. throughout the countertop. You want to make sure you get them over the edges. This is basically just your own design. You'll see. And we will go back through and chop it with the brush again. And that'll be it. Alright, as you can see, we got some white lines put in it. Whole countertop's done. We got the edges. You're going to see some drips. That's actually a good sign. You want to make sure your countertop has enough product on it. And we did decide to do this little ledge here. So let me see if I can get up there. You guys can see the bubbles popping as the heat comes. It gets glossy smooth. And it's getting smooth. The metallics in there, it's looking real nice. And this is it. Look at that. That's glassy smooth. The edges are smooth. Look at it. Almost looks like multiple layers. Hope this helps people understand that you don't always have to tear something out. You can keep what you have and go over top of it. This is knife resistant and it can hold up to 550 degrees.